ships from space, if you Google it, that are run up on the beaches, and young workers go in with absolutely no safety gear, and they dismantle the ship completely. The ship is just cut to pieces with these blowtorches. It just disappears. The cutters are on the ship, inside the ship, and they're cutting these gigantic metal plates off the sides of the ship. They fall into the sea, or they fall into the sand. There's groups of workers called loaders, and the loaders do nothing all day but pick up those big sheets, hoist them up, and put them on their shoulder. The things weigh like tons, and it's so heavy that they have a chanter who holds on to the back of the metal and chants, and you have to step in unison. If you step out of chant, the thing's going to crush you. They resemble slaves, and they're walking around either barefoot and flip-flops over broken metal and glass. They have no safety gear, so it's not like they go in with hard hats. They don't go in with visors because the sparks are flying. When you're using that blowtorch at the metal, sparks are just flying everywhere. So what they do is they go in with a baseball cap for a hard hat. What they do is wear sunglasses for a visor. And what they do for a respiratory mask, they wrap their face in a dirty bandana. It's absolutely hideous. The biggest fear when you're cutting the ship to pieces is that you're going to be burning into a chamber that has gas fumes and gas vapors, and there's going to be an explosion. And this is very common. The government doesn't document anything. The ship owners don't document anything. They don't document or investigate the killings and the injuries. They just throw the people back into their villages. In some cases, we've heard they throw the dead bodies into the water. We interviewed one worker who was cutting a large piece of the ship inside. And he went outside because they had run out of oxygen for the blowtorch. And he hooked it up, and just as he was hooking it up, he turned around, and a big piece of the ship fell on him. And it hit the tank and smashed the tank into his back, the oxygen tank. And it broke his back in half, broke his backbone. He's paralyzed now, and he can move his head and he can move his arms, but he can't sit up. He has no feeling in his stomach or his back or his legs. He eats but has no feeling of eating. He can't control his bowels. He soils himself. And he's
fischia il vento, infuria la bufera, scarpe rotte, pur bisogna andare a conquistare la rossa primavera, dove sorge il sol dell'avvenire. Ogni contrada è patria del ribelle, ogni donna a lui dona il suo spirito. Nella notte la guidano le stelle, forte il cuore, il braccio nel così. Nella notte la guidano le stelle, forte il cuore, il braccio nel così. Sorte, dura vendetta verrà dal partigiano, ormai sicura è già la triste sorte del fascista vile e traditore. Ormai sicura è già la triste sorte del fascista vile e traditore. C'è